MP in the house.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
You good, MP?
What's up, MP?
You guys rule. Let's squat him.
We got you, MP. Go to work. Let's go. Let's go.
Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. Taking a look at San Antonio, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference.
Well, right now for the Spurs, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Joel Embiid. Derek Jones is out there with Tyrese Maxey, and it's McCain in at the 2. And for San Antonio, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Then there's Castle, then there's Devin Vassell, and it's the dude in at the point. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Here we go. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Pass to Vassell. Over Maxey. Vassell's shot is good.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
And here's Jones. Embiid with it. Over Wembanyama. Embiid can't hit. Here's Castle. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama down low. Embiid's there. Wembanyama pass to Sohan. Shot clock at 6. Vassell outside. Knocks down the long J. Vassell's got 5 now.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
No good on the free throw.
Yeah, one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
And he's good on the second. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success. Year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
And it's the Sixers with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Jones. Rebound by San Antonio. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Here's the dude. 15 in his last outing. Wembanyama, pass to the dude. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Let's take a look at the best rebounders around the league. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
And the way he's rebounded the ball this season has been special. His teammates really appreciate his hard work and physicality on the glass.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. Outside Maxey for 3. Philadelphia with another miss. Spurs lead by 6. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat, and the conversation quickly turned to Embiid. Coach said we know he can be unstoppable, but we're hoping to slow him down just a little. Double teams might be a part of that, but I don't want to give away all of our tricks, so it sounds like Joel can expect a lot of defensive pressure tonight.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. A nice shot by McCain.
And they get that first bucket. 1 for 4 to start this game.
Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Up top, Embiid. Turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City. McCain shot is off.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Pass to Wembanyama. To the left wing. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Maxey passes to Grimes. Maxey with a screen on Vassell. Up top, Embiid. Covered by Wembanyama. Embiid can't hit.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
The dude gets the bucket.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Grimes. 8 points in his last timeout. Here's Jones. They need this. Sohan with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Wembanyama screen. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. The dude passes to Vassell. No good from outside. 76ers trail by 10. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's McCain. Last game, he had 28 points.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Here's Castle. Rebound by Philadelphia. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Their reserves have to step up this time around and get stops. That was the difference the last time these teams played.
Now here's Embiid. Jones from outside. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
Yeah, the passing has only gotten better from Embiid. It adds a huge element to his game.
Here's the dude. Maxey covering. Here's Wembanyama. Into the lane. Good on the bucket. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the night.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Grimes. Now here's Maxey. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Castle for 3. He drops it from range. Castle's got 6.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Now Jones. Here's McCain. Outside Maxey. There's the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. The dude passes to Sochan. Jones with some nice D.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
2 points. That one goes.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
Here's the dude. Maxey covering. Pass to Vassell. Here's the dude. Vassell outside. The 3 is up. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. 76ers trail by 10. Here's Maxey. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. San Antonio has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. The dude passes to Champagnie. From the arc. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 11.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Fox against Maxey. Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's the dude. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. Johnson for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Oh, and Fox with the block. And he gets it back. And it's Maxey missing.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Mamukelashvili passes to Johnson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he... And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Sochan and Wemby are the bigs. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's the dude in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Down low. Banked it in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Here's Yabusele. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Walker. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Walker's gotten his first basket of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude, in their last time out against the Knicks, played some superb basketball. He ended with 15 points, and he was dealing assists all around. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Castle's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Sochan. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. That one goes. Count it.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
They set the pick. Edwards for three. And another miss by Philadelphia. Spurs lead by 14. Here's Vassell. And that one drops. Vassell's got 7.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Jones. Pass to McCain from downtown. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. San Antonio's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. The dude passes to Wembanyama. Sohan outside. Here's the dude. Pass to Castle. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the dude. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
So it's Philadelphia now, after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Embiid. Offline from the high post.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
To the right side. Pass to Castle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
Both shots good from the strike.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
Embiid, good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's McCain, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Sunday, they kick off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors. And then on Tuesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons.
And looking at the Cavaliers matchup, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
Prime shot is off. Spurs lead by 19. Right side, Wembanyama. The rebound by Maxey. Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And that's a tough shot to defend when Maxey pops up out of nowhere.
Pass to Wembanyama. No luck on that one. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Here's McCain. Maxey finds Embiid. Back to Maxey. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Out to the right wing. Sohan outside. Pass to the dude. Vassell with it. And he jams it home with authority.
What a throwdown by Vassell. This is why he looks to get to the basket.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for San Antonio. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Martin in for Sohan. 76ers trail by 19. Here's Yabusele. Pass to McCain. Here's Grimes. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Mamukelashvili passes to the dude. Now Vassell. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York. Martin outside. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Three-pointer, no good. The 76ers have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. The Sixers with another miss. Spurs lead by 19. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Here's Maxey. San Antonio getting their last shot to go.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Vassell passes to the dude. Here's Mamukelashvili. Vassell, he's open. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Grimes, the pass to Jones. Here's Yabusele. Inside. Here's Maxey. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Martin, the pass to the dude. Back to Martin. Pass to the dude. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer. Rebound by Philadelphia. 32 seconds left in the first half. Deflected. Outside Maxey. Takes a three. Drops in the three. Maxey's got 9.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. Here's the dude. Maxey covering. Mamukelashvili passes to the dude. Castle for 3. Doesn't go for him. And so the San Antonio Spurs feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you and stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
And this might be a good time to check out the power rankings coming down the stretch.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers. A month left to play. Dog days. A lot of teams on autopilot. They seem to be in that group.
Destination, the NBA lottery. They need another difference maker. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You look at Devin Vassell, he's been playing really well.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Derrick Jones. And it's McCain in at the 2 guard. Outside Maxey. Offline with a 3.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And it's good. 2 points. Sohan's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Such a unique player. Jeremy Sohan can score anywhere on the floor. He does great things for his team.
Here's Grimes. Embiid, a screen on Vassell. Grimes. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Grimes has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Wembanyama. Here's the dude. 10 points for him. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Embiid. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Now here's Jones. Here's McCain. The three-pointer off the mark.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
To the paint. Embiid with a steal. Here's McCain to the inside. Here's Jones. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
And this is what it's all about inside. Vassell willing to get physical to finish his motion.
Here's McCain. For 3, Maxey drains the triple. Maxey's got 12.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Vassell outside. Pass to Sohan. Here's the dude. Now Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sohan outside. Over Maxey. The shot by Sohan, no good. 76ers trail by 17. Here's McCain. Over Castle. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. 5 points in the game.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Right wing. Here's Wembanyama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Joel Embiid. Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not... .58 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Left side Maxey. And the shot's good.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
To the wing, right side. Here's the dude. Again, the miss by the Spurs. 76ers trail by 21. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The dude passes to Fox. Here's the dude. Simmons defending. 6 to shoot. Fox outside. Buries it from 3. Fox has got 7 points for the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. San Antonio on top, running away with this one. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great passer.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Castle, Caleb Martin out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's the dude in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Martin, the pass to the dude. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Here's Castle. Pass to the dude. Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
To the middle. Here's Castle. And that one is hammered home.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Simmons. Pass to Embiid. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
And the Spurs making a change here. Sohan's checked in. Gordon, he's checked in for the Sixers. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Embiid. 4-3. Rebound San Antonio. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Castle to the paint. The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Simmons. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer Embiid. The Sixers with another miss.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots. And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Vassell with the rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
Right side, Wembanyama. Here's the dude. Simmons defending. The dude passes to Wembanyama. Sinks it from distance. That gives him a double-double in this one.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Outside Edwards. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
And the Spurs call time here. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. So both teams changing it up here.
Where's this thing out?
San Antonio with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. The first one falls. He's off on the second.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
Free throw good, Simmons. And both free throws good for Simmons.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's the dude. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Pass to the dude. Here's Kolek. Off target from outside. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Simmons drives in. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
The dude. Right side Johnson. Here's Kolek. Here's the dude. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. The rebound by Embiid.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Back to Simmons. Spins. The rebound by the Spurs. The dude's got rebound number 7 tonight. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Here's McCain. Pass to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Here's the dude. Simmons defending. The dude's shot is off. Here's McCain. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance. And he makes a first. Good on both. Spurs lead by 22. The dude passes to Wembanyama. Here's the dude. Back to Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. Pass to the dude. Here's Sohan. The rebound by Maxey. Maxey's got 5 rebounds in the game. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. They can get ugly really fast if things don't work out. Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
The dude passes to Wembanyama, and out of bounds, the 76ers will take it. '76ers trail by 20. Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Wembanyama against Embiid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Joel Embiid.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And he drops the first.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Outside Jones. Back to Maxey. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's the dude. Pass to Castle. And here's Sohan. Vassell outside. Nails it from 3. Vassell's got 20 points.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And it's Maxey missing. San Antonio leading by 21.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And as a strong year for the club continues, they've willed their way to 56 wins.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Devin Vassell.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Pass to McCain. Here's Grimes. Jones, the pass to Maxey. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist.
You know, Maxey's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed.
It's stolen by Maxey. To the inside. Here's McCain. Wesley with a rebound. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to the dude. Here's Branham. Shot clock at 5. From deep. It doesn't go for him. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Ali LaFleur.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game. We always be ready. Who got ball? And one.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Let's go!
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Keep it going. Put your head in the game. You got it, come on.
Y'all ready to lose.
Just like that.
Your confidence is gone now. Turn it up!
Look out there, MP. Hottest team in the land coming through.
MP about to tear the roof off.
Hey, come over this weekend? Yeah, sounds good. I'm free Saturday night. Saturday? Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
God keep our land.
It's an exciting Sunday night. Actually, kind of a lopsided matchup tonight in some regards, but everyone loves an underdog.
Yeah, let's not forget, this is the NBA. Anything can happen, and even lower-ranked teams are elite. We could still have a real contest on our hands tonight.
And when it comes to MP, he has an objective to motivate his teammates. That's why he made winning on the road a rallying cry.
And what's mind-blowing is the consistency of excellence they've shown. Going to someone else's arena, blocking out the noise, making the huge plays in crunch time. MP loves to play the spoiler role. I think it's just his competitive nature.
On the floor for San Antonio, Sochan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with the dude, and it's Vassell in at the small forward position. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pass to Dick. Here's Shed. Trying to get open is Dick. And it's Shed missing. Puts it up from 17. Castle misses. The Raptors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And that one's good. Ingram.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Darko Rajakovic and I got a chance to talk for a little bit, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And so it's San Antonio with it after the Raptors pick up 2. And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Here's the dude. Sinks that one from the post.
And how about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time.
Charity stripe shot. And that one comes up a bit short.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pass to the dude. Ingram comes with the double team. Wembanyama, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. San Antonio leading. Here's Castle. Good on the triple. Castle's got 5 now.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Vassell. And that one's good. Ingram, he has 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The three-pointer is right on target.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Barnes outside. Wembanyama against Purtle. There's the 3. Dick can't get it to go. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the 76ers.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto. It's a 5-point game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
And that seems about right. Last season was one that both teams would like to forget. They get beat up a lot and couldn't even beat up on each other.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Grady Dick. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Here's the dude. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Raptors trail by 6. From 12 feet out. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. The Spurs have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's the dude. He's covered by Ingram. And that one's good. The dude.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Toronto, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Onside, Barrett. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs leading by 8. Here's Castle. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Pirtle. Pirtle with a screen on Vassell. And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Drives to the hoop. The dude plays it up and in on the nice reverse. The dude's got 6 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Ingram outside. Barnes outside. Barrett kicks to Ingram from deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
So it's San Antonio now. After Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer. Clock is at 3. Shoots it. And it's good off the back rim and in. And it's a 9-point San Antonio lead.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Misses from short range.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
The dude passes to Wembanyama. Headshot off. Toronto shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit freaky out there. Barrett, no good. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Sohan. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's the dude. Barrett covering. The dude passes to Vassell. Here's Sohan. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Raptors trail by 11. Barrett kicks to Barnes. Back to Barrett. Barnes outside. Barrett setting a pick for Barnes. Rebounded by Castle.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Here's Walter. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Golden State Warriors. Barrett with the ball. Inside, here's Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision, plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Fox passes to Champagnie. Outside, Fox. To the inside. The dude misses. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Spurs leading by 5. Walter out there with Dick. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Mobo in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against Philadelphia played some huge minutes. He added 18 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. Found a way to impact the game in a number of ways. A terrific all-around effort. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
And the shot goes in. And it's a 9-point San Antonio lead.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Barrett for 3. They get it again.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Pass to the dude. Second shot opportunity. Mobo with the rebound.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Barrett finds Dick. Drilled from 11 feet out. 8 points for Grady Dick.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's about the only way he can score from there. Perfect use of the reverse in the face of some tough defense.
The Spurs shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Pirtle, he is checked in for Toronto. Brandon Ingram comes in for Grady Dick. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. In fourth, the Raptors.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
So it's Toronto now, trailing by 10, and stolen by Wembanyama. Vassell against Ingram. Vassell, the pass to the dude. Back to Vassell. Pass to the dude. To the middle, just 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shoots from the baseline. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Here's Walter. Hasn't made one yet. There's the drive. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
The dude passes to Vassell. Here's Castle. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Walter. Ingram outside. No one near him. Tries again. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the dude. Outside for Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen. The dude passes to Wembanyama. A 3-pointer, no good. Raptors trail by 10. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes. A 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
The dude passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama with the flush.
The problem with Wemby is how do you guard someone that doesn't have to jump to dunk?
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Walter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
And Barnes comes to help. Pass to the dude. Here's Sohan. A 3-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 8. Here's Ingram. Down low. Out to the right wing. Pirtle finds Barnes. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. Sinks the 3-pointer. Barnes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from 3, this guy is almost unguardable.
Easy money for Wembanyama.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Castle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And here is Barnes. Goes up with a stripe. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter. Pass to the dude. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Now here's Ingram. Covered by Vassell. And it's Ingram missing.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Here's Shed. He's got 7. Here's the 3. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs leading by 9. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Barnes outside. Pass to Shed. And a miss there on the triple. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
2 on the clock. The dude passes to Wembanyama, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's San Antonio, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball into Shaq, Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
Looking at San Antonio, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Raptors trail by 8. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. The dude out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here's the dude. Banked in off the glass. The dude's got 14 points.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Dick. Here's Shed. The kick out to Barnes. For 3. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Moving so well for his size. Yakin is fantastic in that 2-man action.
Here's the dude. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Clock at 6. Pass to Sohan. Here's the dude. From downtown. And it's Sohan missing. Here's Barnes. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup. Barnes has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Barnes, so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Here's Sohan. Good on the 3-point shot.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Here's Shed. 10 points for him. Dick. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. There's the triple. And it's Shedd missing.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And that one's good. The dude.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Cans it from downtown. He's got 8.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
Pass to the dude. Here's Castle. Dick defending. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Here's Shedd. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Can't hit the reverse layup. In his young career, Richard, we've seen Devin Vassell really blossom as a two-way talent.
He's a talented player, but I think there's still another level that he can reach, and he needs to continue to grow as a playmaker to get there.
Hurdle against Wembanyama. To the middle. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Vassell outside. Pass to the dude. Here's Castle. 17 points in the game. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Barnes with it. Sohan's there. And here is Barnes. 7 points in the game. And it's Shedd missing.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Wembanyama, no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Shedd. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
The dude passes to Sohan. Vassell outside. And another basket for San Antonio.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Now Barnes, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Puts up a 3. Shedd, that's good. Shedd's got 7 now in this quarter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out east. Taking a look at Toronto. They would be at the golf course if the playoffs happened today, looking to make a final push.
And I think for Toronto, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Barrett kicks to Pirtle. Back to Barrett. Shoots it up. Again, Toronto.
The decision-making of Barrett continuing to improve. I love when he's decisive like this.
Pass to Kolek. Here's the dude. Here's Branham. That shot, no good. Nice D from Barrett. Raptors trail by 10. Three-pointer. Here's Barnes. The second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Barnes has got 9 points.
And that's just using his strength to fight for that rebound. And then Barnes able to send it back.
The dude passes to Branham. Now here is Martin. to the dude. Here's Branham. Fires the three. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's the drive. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting. Spurs leading by 6. Here's the dude. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jacoby Walter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from the dude. Raptors trail by 8. Outside, Barrett. On the wing, Barnes. Toronto needs to get off a shot. For 3, Barrett. The dude grabs the miss. The dude's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Back to Fox. Here's the dude. He's got 22. Kicks it out to Johnson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Barnes. He's got 11. Barrett wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got assist number 5 here tonight. The dude missing. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Onside, Barrett. 1:56 left in the third. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size.
All right, MP. Let's close this.
Lawson kicks to Boucher. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Barrett. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. They've got Barrett. Walter out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Mobo in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Barrett. San Antonio with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit, and that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Back to Sohan. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to the dude. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. And it became very clear very early, RJ, that Wembanyama is legit and a very special player. Generational.
You never know until those first few games, but it was immediate how different Wemby is going to be. He has already met those lofty expectations that we all had for him.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pass to Boucher. And here's Lawson. Launches it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lawson. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Monday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards. And then on Wednesday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
And you know for that matchup with Charlotte, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
And the basket by Castle.
And the potential Castle has is intriguing. When he's scoring like this, you wonder how dominant he can be moving forward.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's the dude. It's rebounded by Barrett. Lawson against Wembanyama. Pass to Boucher. And again, Toronto no up. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They're leading by 8. Here's the dude. Inside, Castle. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. The Raptors making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. During the last break, listened in on Darko Rajakovic talking to his team. I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Vassell outside. Lets it go with a 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Right side Barrett. Pass to Boucher. Back to Barrett. A floater. Here's Mobo. It's good from long range. Mobo's got his first 3 points of the game.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan, he can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
On the free throw, no good. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the player. And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. A rebound by Shed. Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Barnes. And another basket for Toronto.
And ideally, Barnes would like to be a little closer, but he makes the best of that mid-range on that one.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Dix checked in for R.J. Barrett. Here's the dude. Pass to Castle. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Shed's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
The dude passes to Vassell. Ingram with the steal. A drive by Barnes. Swiped away. Here's the dude. Out to the right wing. Wembanyama, a screen. Castle misses. Raptors trail by 7. The drive by Barnes. The quick look, no good that time. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Down low, here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
Here's Sohan. No good. Good D by Barnes. Ingram outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Unloads. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Cool and calm. Brandon Ingram. Wow.
Pass to Castle. Here's the dude. Hurdle with the steal. Shot from 16. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And you see the polish from Ingram as a scorer from every level. His versatility is a boon for this offense.
Now, here's Vassell. The dude passes to Vassell. Now, Sohan. Pass to the dude. 6 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Dick can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 3. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
One shot.
And Toronto has possession. They trail by 6. Vassell against Ingram. Hurdle with a screen on Vassell. Great open look there. Ingram's got 12 points here in the second half.
Great job of just letting that play develop. Ingram showing a lot of key there.
Pass to Sohan. To the inside. Wembanyama passes to Sohan. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Purdy. 1:22 left here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Ingram.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
Vassell, the pass to the dude. To the left side wing. Pass to Sohan. 5 to shoot. Wembanyama with it. Knocks down the trifecta.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ingram. Rebounded by the Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And so they foul intentionally. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
And it's Ingram missing. Here's San Antonio, and an intentional foul right there. Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
And the Raptors call time here. 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Dick, to the middle. Another shot. Rebounded by the Spurs. The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. The Dude passes to Sohan. Here's the Dude. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Here's the Dude. Some solid defense from Pirtle. And so it's San Antonio with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long and good night, everyone.
Let's go with Joe.
Hey, thanks. You guys have been dialed in on the road all season long. How have you been able to find so much success in these hostile environments?
Road games, home games, I'm just trying to win every game. And, you know, if I'm out there on the court, you're going to see me playing my best. Truth be told, I barely know where I'm at when I'm playing ball. I'll be locked in, Joe. You know, it's just me and the hoop. And it don't matter how many people you have screaming at me, you know, I'm going to be doing my thing at a very high level.
Keep doing it.
Thank you, Joe.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
These three. Yeah, around 40% career, low volume.
picture. It's scary. Yeah. about letting the kids plan the next vacation. Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one.
Risky. So, last time that your oil changed. Man, I never remember this. I'm probably like 3,000 miles past due. Man, I don't gotta worry about it. Dad did it for me. That was the best. Kids at the night show last weekend. Oh yeah? I was up at the top. Oh, I sat right near the glass.